I like to be sitting here every morning waiting for work. This morning I'm feeling a little lazy, so I'm sitting on my couch. Job pops up. Now we're rushing to go get one pallet. We're here. I didn't have to print paperwork, so let's walk up in here and see where we gotta go. Trenton, New Jersey.
Okay, what's your phone number?
908-414.
What's the name of your company?
Fox Carriers.
Tractor number?
I don't have one. It's a
Straight
cargo van.
Oh, it's a van.
Yeah. All right, so we checked in already. Got some, got a paper here that I gotta give the guy in the back. So we're driving to the back of the building now. And they'll bring the pallet out for me. They do have a ramp. And you're gonna be right there.
gente a
La oficina.
la oficina para que le den los papeles.
Okay. Gracias. All right, we got the load. We got the paperwork. Just waiting, like always. And while we wait, I want to talk about a question that I've been asked several times, which I don't mind answering. I'll answer the same question over and over if I have to. It doesn't really bother me. Question about a good carrier company with good reputation. The only carrier company that I work for right now is Fox Carriers. And as far as a good reputation, I mean, I've been working with them for about a year now, a little over a year. And the only complaint I have about Fox Carriers is that sometimes I send a bid and they ignore me. And then I'll try to follow up on that bid and they'll ignore me. That's like the main complaint with Fox Carriers. And it's not just one dispatcher. It's all of them. It doesn't matter. Like it happens so many times. Let's say I put a bid on for $300 or $400. Instead of that dispatcher trying to work it out with me and say, hey, listen, is it possible? Can we work this out? Can we do like $350 or can we, you know what I mean? Like to try to negotiate with me. If my bid is too high for them, then I think that they should try to negotiate. I guess they don't because they receive multiple bids from multiple drivers. So they'll go with the driver who bid less. And there's always that one person who bids less than $1 a mile, less than 90 cents a mile, which makes no sense. But at the end of the day, I guess we all got to eat, right? So, you know, instead of answering back, getting back to me and say, listen, can we work it out? Can you do $25 less? Can you do $50 less? Or maybe just even, you know, the load is already covered. Then I'm okay with that. But when I send a bid and you don't answer, and then 10, 15 minutes later, I'm like, hey, you haven't answered. Is this load still available? Is it covered? And they still won't answer. Some of them do, but most of them, they just don't. They don't answer. Unless they like the bid that you give them. Sometimes they'll tell you straight up. They'll say, load is yours. Or they'll say that they're checking to give them 15 minutes. Because they have to check with the broker to see if we could get the load for the amount that I said. Actually more, because they have to ask for more because they got to get paid. So if I ask for 300 on a load, Fox Carriers will probably try to ask for like 450 maybe. You know what I mean? Because they got to make money. 450, 500, who knows? So that's like my main complaint about Fox Carriers. But I usually get a load every single day. You know, it makes me mad when I bid on something and they ignore me. But, you know, I usually get a load, even if it's a local load for $200, like close by or whatever, $150 for like 6-10 miles or something like that. You know, that's just a little bit of driving that, you know, you can't let that go. You have to try to get that. They pay on time. What else about Fox Carriers? I have no other complaint other than, you know, the ignoring the text messages. But, you know, you call them up, they answer. They answer right away. Well, almost right away, but they always answer the phone. It's not like they ignore your phone calls. But Fox Carriers, they say that and from the very beginning, when you're signing up with them, they'll tell you that every job is different. That if you complete a job on Monday, that Monday job will get paid on the following Monday. You complete a job a day after on Tuesday, that Tuesday job will get paid on the following Tuesday. This is what they say, but it's never the case. I mean, they say a week just to try to cover themselves in case there's a little bit of delay with payment. But payment usually comes in like 2 to 3 business days. Like if you complete a job on a Monday, sometimes on Wednesday the money is already in your account. Sometimes it takes the entire week, which I've noticed, but that barely happens. It's always like 2 or 3 days, 4 days max for your payment to come in. And I think his name is Johnson something. He was asking me about a good carrier company in the southeast region. Fox Carriers and most of these carrier companies, the one carrier company that I'm trying to sign up with, which I haven't heard from them yet, they are somewhere in the southeast. And how they work is they find loads all over the United States, so it doesn't really matter where you're located. They're gonna find work for you. Like right now, I live in New Jersey, and Fox Carriers are based out of Connecticut. I can be in Montana, I could be in Washington or Seattle, Washington, all the way across the US, and they'll find me loads all the way over there. So I don't have to be close to Connecticut in order to get jobs from them. They'll get jobs anywhere, it doesn't matter. Florida, Mexico, Utah, North and South Dakota, Michigan, Ohio, it doesn't matter. New Mexico, where you're at, they're gonna find you loads. So yeah, that's it. Fox Carriers for now, and hopefully that new carrier company that I still don't know what's going on. They haven't answered. Maybe they're I don't know, maybe they're reviewing everything right now, because I think with Fox Carriers in the beginning, it took a couple weeks for them to settle everything for me. But other than that, and then the gig apps, I try to run the gig apps. I haven't accepted any jobs from the only 2 gig apps that work in my area is Dispatch and Senpex, and Dispatch is the best one for me, in my opinion. Dispatch is the best one. The last job that I did with Dispatch was that $525 for 210 or 212 miles. Dispatch, the app, paid me over $500 for that one delivery. And but I haven't really taken anything after that, and it's been a little while. But yeah, I mean, it's always good to have the gig apps, while you wait for your dispatcher or Fox Carriers. While you wait for them to find any loads for you, you could run the gig apps because they're pretty much local. Make a couple dollars here and that. They add up. Even if they're $20, $30 loads, $40, $15, it doesn't matter. If you're able to do a few of those in a day, that can cover tolls, that can cover fuel costs. That's the way I look at it. So it's always good to have the gig apps, and when you're out there, make sure that you have them turned on online, so that you can start receiving all these job offers on the app. But yeah, that's it. Good carrier company with a good reputation. I recommend Fox Carriers, but just keep that in mind that you're gonna put a bid on, and 3-4 times out of 10 they're gonna ignore it. So you got to stay on top of all these job offers that come in, so you could keep on bidding on whatever you think is good for you. And if you're willing to go over the road and stay out there and live in your van for 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks or whatever, you will make good money. I'll guarantee you, you will make really good money. If you go over the road with Fox carriers or any carrier company, you're gonna make good money. And keep in mind also, if you're starting, you do not need a DOT and MC number to work with a carrier company. You work under their authority. They have their own DOT and MC number, so you don't have to go through all that. Keep that in mind. Still waiting for these people to tell me that I'm good to go, so we can start heading to the drop-off location. All right, we're here. Let's get this pallet out of this van quick to see if we can grab any more work down here. Let me walk up in here and find out. Paperwork. Be right with you.
Yeah. All right, perfect.
And we are done with this one. Maybe not for the day, but we're done with this drop off. You already know I gotta wait a little bit. Hopefully something else comes up for today, or maybe even for tomorrow. You know, like the pick up today, deliver tomorrow, or pick up today, deliver straight. It's still early. It's 12:39 p.m. So, all right. While we wait, let me see what they say now. Nothing. While we wait, I also wanted to mention that even though I don't like to talk about money, I mean, I have mentioned it before, several times, not too many. But, you know, I'm just not that type of person who likes to brag about how much money I make or how little bit of money I make, or, you know, I just don't like to talk about it. I only show you guys what's possible, you know, with a van, a cargo van of this size, and that's all. And then whatever information I have, you know, I can share with you guys. I don't hide anything, you know. I'm not the most knowledgeable person, you know, in this business, but the little bit that I know, if I can share with someone, you know, that'll make me feel good. So that's all this is about. Just, you know, what's possible, you know, for a cargo van of this size. And then, you know, I try to answer, you know, some of your questions to the best of my knowledge. But yeah, like I said, whatever information I have, I'll definitely share it with you guys, you know, like Fox Carriers and then the gig apps. It's just what I do. That's all. And try to motivate some of you guys who are thinking about starting up in the business, and, you know, you want to consider one of these vans. You know, that's the purpose of these videos, so you could see that excuse me, so you could see that it is possible with a van of this size to get loads. You'll definitely get loads. That's what these videos are for, you know, to show you everything that I do. So if there's any other source of income with the van other than like Fox Carriers and the gig apps, I will definitely share it with you guys. If it's something that might be available in other states, then I'll definitely share it with you guys, so that you could jump right on it too. You know what I mean? And that's it, man. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully something else comes up. If it does, you'll definitely see it. You'll definitely know about it. Until then, catch you on the next video. Be on the lookout for another video of the No Good Cargo Van. All right, guys, here's a quick example. Quick example. What does it say here? Hello, my name is Emma. I'm with Fox Carriers. I got a load. It says pick up as soon as possible. Plainsboro, New Jersey to Corona, California. 915 pounds, 2,731 miles. Now, this is what you need right here, the miles, in order to bid. You look at the miles, and then you place your bid based on the miles. Now, this is probably, I would say, 90 cents a mile for the cargo van. Now, that was 2731, 2,731 miles. So if we do 90 cents a mile, we do 0.90, 90 cents a mile times, what was it? 2,731 miles. That would be your bid right there. $2,457 for that load, or 2,000. You can try to push it to $2,500. You'll probably get it. or they might say 2,400. But you know, just so you have an idea, for this job to Corona, California, that's how much you can make for that load.